Ladies and gentlemen, this is EB2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Now, before we begin, I would like to state in full disclosure that this video is considered parody and it should be used for entertainment purposes only. Again, this video is considered parody and it should be used as entertainment purposes only. Now, with that being said, a wise man once told me that the truth is often spoken in jest. The truth is often spoken in jest. Now, I will share with you my truths with you. For those of you who are followers of Shakira on IG, you may have noticed in the past weeks or so strange activities in my YouTube chat room and also in Shakira's IG comment section. In my YouTube chat, Shakira's comments are being deleted by a hacker on every chat post she makes. Sometimes I have to copy and paste what she posts in the chat and repost it back in the chat room because they are being deleted by a hacker. Also, you may have noticed that some of your comments are being deleted by the hacker as well. Any comments that are positive about the relationship of me and Shakira are being deleted by this hacker. Now, these actions of deletion in YouTube and also in IG are being ordered by Shakira's mom, Momma Jessie, and her grandpa, who ironically and unfortunately are against us dating each other. And I suspect they're against us dating because they feel that I'm not wealthy enough to be a part of their family. In this video, I will show how Grandpa and Momma Jessie are employing the services of a hacker to stalk and harass Shakira on social media and on the streets of West Palm Beach. And to top it all off, y'all, they are paying this hacker with family real estate property. The real estate transaction has been documented by Palm Beach County Tax Assessor's Office. Yeah, that part. Momma Jessie and Grandpa are paying this guy off with family real estate, and this is documented by Palm Beach County Tax Assessor's Office. Now, here's the deal. Great-grandpa, who is the real leader of this family and well respected by the real estate community of South Florida, is going to lose his mind when he finds out that his son and granddaughter-in-law have been selling off and using real estate for devious means behind his back. He is going to lose his mind. In this premiere, I will offer an explanation to the strange behavior you have been witnessing over the past months or so with the backstory. I will show you how Shakira's mom has stolen her mail to prevent correspondence between she and I. I will also show you how her mom and grandpa hacked Shakira's Skype account and pretended to be her, sending me threatening messages directly. And lastly, I will show you how Grandpa is paying people off under the table, including Shakira's own security, to ruin our relationship. And here's the gag. Both Grandpa and Momma Jessie have both offered me millions of dollars to leave Shakira alone. And the sad part about it is, y'all, they did it right in front of her face without shame. They offered me multi-million dollars to leave Shakira alone, and they did it right in front of her face. Well, all right, y'all. This is EB2K. Let's get it. This is EB2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have heard from Grandpa, who hacked Shakira's Skype account
to threaten me. Now, it's time to hear from Mama J, who hacked Shakira's Hangouts account and was caught stealing Shakira's mail. And I know what you're saying. You're saying, wait, Ebony Man. You mean to tell me after Grandpa was warned about invading the privacy of you and Shakira, you mean to tell me her mom doubles down and continues doing the exact same thing? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Mama J is so stubborn and blockheaded that she refuses to conform to basic respect of the law. Yeah, let me repeat that. Mama J is so stubborn and blockheaded that she refuses to conform to the basics respect of the law. Now listen, I know that this situation is crazy because it is crazy to me and Shakira. Sometimes we both feel like we are losing our mind when dealing with Mama J and Grandpa. So let me give you an example of how Shakira and I have normalized Mama J's abnormal behavior. Shakira and I were recently talking on the phone, sharing our personal and private pillow talk. Now, a lot of times we hit on very sensitive subjects when we talk, and surprisingly, we get remarks through her DMs from her grandpa and Mama J, who eavesdrops on our conversations through some mechanism configured by a paid hacker. Do you believe that, y'all? Do you believe that? Let me just repeat this so to make sure you get it. That sometimes we get remarks through Shakira's DMs from her grandpa and Mama J who are eavesdropping on our conversation. Yeah, that's right. Now listen, on the phone call, I asked Shakira if she would like for me to share with her a story time about something that happened to me in the past that I thought would be very entertaining, right? Now listen, for shits and giggles, I randomly asked and I said, hey, Mama J, I know you out there listening. Would you want to hear this story too? Y'all, do you know Mama J DM Shakira and said, yep, I want to hear the story time too? She said, yes, yeah, I'm here for it all. Listen, this situation of privacy invasion has run its course so far that it's becoming a running joke. A running joke, y'all. In this premiere, I will share with you screenshots of Mama J threatening me using Shakira's hacked Hangouts account, just like Grandpa did when he hacked her Skype account. I will also show you how Mama J stole from Shakira with the help of her grandpa and other family members. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. This is Everyday Man 2K. Let's get it. This is Everyday Man 2K. Now, before we move into the next segment, I just want to show you a quick screenshot of Mama J using Shakira's Hangouts account, hacking it, and then using her own account to communicate and threaten me. If you see the avatar, that's an avatar of Shakira in a swimsuit, and Mama J is using her profile in Hangouts to communicate to me. So she first starts off by saying, are you deaf? You will not talk to Kira, period. So don't even try. Okay? And then I responded to her that I've already talked to Shakira. And then she says, when? And then she calls me a liar. You will not be able to talk to her. Okay? So this is not Shakira saying this to me. This is her mom, Mama J, using her own daughter's Hangouts account to communicate to me and making threats. And she's very adamant about that I'm not going to talk to Shakira because she has actually paid a hacker to manipulate our social media accounts just like she's done here in Hangouts. She's also done it in Skype, and she also has paid a hacker to disconfigure our cell phones so that we cannot communicate directly via cell phones as well. So this is just an example of the things that Shakira and I are going through in our relationship, dealing with her Mama J as well as Grandpa Both are hacking her social media accounts and also pretending to be her using her own profiles. Yeah, that part. The name Aunt Wilhelmina used in this upcoming segment is to be used for fictional purposes only, and it does not represent any real relationship of an auntie in Shakira's family. Thank you.
This message is for Mama J, Grandpa, and Aunt Wilhelmina.
You've got mail. You've got mail. You've got mail. You've got mail. You've got mail.
This is EB2K, and I welcome you to the channel with the same name. Oh my God, guys, oh my God. Last Friday was a hot mess, y'all. Well, remember I told you in a previous video that Mama J has gone so far to stop the correspondence between me and Shakira that she has intercepted her mail in the past, y'all. Well, now she has brought Grandpa and Auntie Wilhelmina into her illegal shenanigans. It seems like that these three blind mice may have entered into a little criminal activity together and have done it on the federal level. They have done it on the federal level. So today, we dedicate this video to Mama J, Grandpa, and Auntie Wilhelmina, aka the three blind mice. But all right, let's get it.
They all run away from the farm
This is EB2K. Put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well, here it is, y'all. These are the two main members of Grandpa's security team patrolling these mean streets of West Palm Beach, y'all. Yeah. Here they are. It's security guard Crash and security guard Burn. Yep, it's crash and burn, y'all. Crash and burn. Now, Shakira has told me that she is constantly being followed by these two security on the orders of her grandpa as an obvious invasion of her privacy. This is so sad that her own grandpa is doing this to her, threatening her safety and causing her anxiety out of his own self-interest. Listen, I will expose Grandpa for his mean-spirited and underhanded methods. In addition, I will feature a short compilation of Grandpa's security team at work. Listen, his security team is so confused, goofy, and discombobulated that the video clips make for great comical entertainment. And in closing, I will feature a special performance by my dog, who will read and sing a Dear John letter breakup from Shakira to her grandpa. Well, all right, let's get it started. This is your boy EB2K. Let's get it. This is EB2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view and give a round of applause for Grandpa's security team. This is EB2K, and I welcome you to the channel with the same name. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well, y'all, old man John Harvard is rolling in his grave, y'all. Yep, old man John Harvard is rolling in his grave. Now, do y'all know who John Harvard is? Yep. John Harvard is the founder of Harvard University. The same university that Grandpa claims he got a degree from, y'all. Listen, I don't know what happened to Grandpa, but if he actually has a degree from Harvard, as he states, he needs to give it back. Because apparently his intellect has gone from sugar to shit. His intellect has gone from sugar to shit. Yep, he needs to give that degree back, y'all. Because he has become an embarrassment to the entire Harvard University community with the latest public actions that he has displayed. Grandpa has participated in stealing Shakira's mail, paying off security under the table to not secure her, and he has hired stalkers and goons to follow me around, y'all. I mean, he has become a total embarrassment that even the late John Harvard had a talk with him. Hey, if you look on the screen right now, you can see what he says. He's told Grandpa, look, Grandpa, you are an embarrassment. Now you give me back my degrees and go kick rocks. Yep, that's what John Harvard told Grandpa. And in my opinion, Grandpa should be considered for censure. He should be considered for censure from Harvard for violating Harvard University's code of ethics. It's gotten bad. It's gotten bad. Now, in this video, we will review some of these violations that I speak of. And then you'll know how I feel and what I'm talking about. Now, this is EB2K. Let's get it. This is EB2K, and I welcome you to the channel with the same name. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well, it seems that old Grandpa done fell off his rocker again, y'all. Yep, he has fell off his rocker. Just when you think that all the shenanigans is all over, Grandpa drinks a beer and comes up with some of the dumbest shit you ever heard of in your life. His latest claim is what you would call a masterpiece in fuckery, y'all. It is a masterpiece in fuckery. Now, let it be noted that Shakira has security detail on her actual premises at her home, in addition to security at the front gate of her gated community. Now, Grandpa, who has dedicated his life to being a player hater, doesn't like me for some reason. He can sometimes come across as a creepy, jealous suitor and a cock blocker of Shakira instead of just an actual grandpa. Well, listen, he decides on his own to hire his security for Shakira and stages that security in front of the front gate security team. Do you hear what I just said? Grandpa hired security to stand right in front of security. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. They say a fool and his money are soon departed. It seems like Grandpa's brain has already taken the midnight train to Georgia. So here's what's really going on, and Grandpa knows exactly what he's doing. He must think Shakira and I are stupid, but we both actually laugh at him when he gets off the phone with Shakira. Grandpa has staged this fake-ass security, really, as a means of threatening me when I come back home from business travel, y'all. Grandpa claims of providing extra security for Shakira is bullshit. It is bullshit. As I mentioned earlier, Shakira has extensive security coverage already, so there is no need for extra security 15 away from where security is already placed. You know, Grandpa purports to be a Harvard University graduate, y'all. Well, with this type of dumbass thinking Grandpa is displaying these days, old man John Harvard is rolling in his grave. Yep, old man John Harvard is rolling in his grave.
Grandpa, with his stupid and evil ways, is always doing the most to keep Shakira and me apart. But just like the artist Sade sings, nothing can come between us. Nothing can come between us.
This is EB2K, and I welcome you to the channel with the same name. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. If you look on screen right now, you will see a visual diagram. This diagram shows how Mama J and Grandpa has set up an inside job on Shakira 2K to follow her every move as an attempt to break up our relationship. There are 3 major moves that have been made, and I will walk you through them in a clockwise motion as seen on screen. Number 1, the real estate agent Mama J places this rogue FBI agent by the name of Jeremiah, aka Suzuki, near Shakira's home. Number 2, Grandpa then pays a snitch from Shakira's securities team to alert the nearby rogue agent when she leaves home. Number 3, that rogue agent then follows Shakira and reports her whereabouts back to Grandpa. Now, as a note, we have video footage of Mama J stealing Shakira's mail, and we have footage of Grandpa paying off her security on Shakira's home security system, and that's facts. Now, listen, I want you to notice how stupid and convoluted this thing that Mama J and Grandpa are perpetrating. Shakira has literally cried with tears telling them how this rogue FBI agent is stalking her when she goes out and leaving creepy messages in her Instagram. Now, both of them pretend to be shocked, even though they're actually in cahoots with his efforts. It is utterly shameful that Mama J and Grandpa will put Shakira in harm's way by sending a rogue ex-FBI stalker and a proven online troll to follow Shakira's whereabouts and control her movements as an attempt to try and stop our relationship. Let me repeat that again. It is utterly shameful that Mama J and Grandpa will put Shakira in harm's way by sending a rogue ex-FBI stalker and a proven online troll to follow Shakira's whereabouts and control her movements as an attempt to try and stop our relationship. Mama J and Grandpa are two sick and twisted-minded people who should be ashamed of themselves for embarrassing the family's name in such an underhanded manner. Mama J and Grandpa's actions are now becoming public shame all over Palm Beach County and the Florida real estate community, especially with the news of the ongoing civil lawsuits against Mama J. Now listen, the great mind Martin Luther King was quoted as saying that a lie can never live forever, for it will always be conquered by the truth. As I keep exposing the grossly misguided actions of Mama J and Grandpa, we shall move closer to that nirvana. We shall move closer to that nirvana. This is EB2K, and I'm out.
This is EB2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view, y'all. Oh boy, man, listen. I got some bad news for y'all. Yeah. Shakira and I was talking last night, and she decided she needed to go and break up with her grandpa. Yeah, she needed to go and break up with him because things are just getting a little bit too creepy from her grandpa, yo. It's getting a bit too much, man. It's getting a bit. We can't even move forward our relationship with grandpa trying to act like he the competing boyfriend. I mean, grandpa has bought her 4 cars in 6 months, girl. He done bought her 2. I repeat, 2 diamond rings. 2.
And this is after Mama J went behind Grandpa's back and told Shakira about another 8-carat diamond ring Grandpa wants to give to her instead of his girlfriend Rosie. Now, who does that? Who does that? What grandpa gives their own granddaughter an engagement ring? Oh boy. Well, I guess it's true what they say. There's no honor among thieves. And he keeps coming by, trying to get into her neighborhood without calling, trying to take her out on dates, dinner dates. I mean, this is the weirdest shit I ever seen in my life. I mean, it's a bit creepy. A bit creepy. So look, Shakira had to do what she had to do, man, and she wrote Grandpa what a lot of people know as the Dear John letter. The Dear John, you know, where a girl writes a guy a letter, a breakup letter. Sometimes people joking they call it the Dear John letter. A lot of guys have seen the Dear John letter. They know what I'm talking about. So Shakira had to write her grandpa a Dear John letter, man. And I want to share that letter with you today. I'm gonna share the letter with you in its entirety. But I'm gonna get a little help from my pet dog. Yeah, I have a pet. I have a pet dog who smokes cigars. Now you've seen my pet dog before. Now remember he did the his own song called "You Need to Hit Me on That Cash App." He did that to help me kind of get things jumping with viewers and supporting my efforts on YouTube. He was getting a little pissed off that I got good content, but people don't want to support me. So he wrote a song and performed it months ago. A song called "You Need to Hit Me on That Cash App." Late night when you need my love. So a lot of you guys remember my dog in that performance. But listen, today he's gonna read the letter written from Shakira to her grandpa. He's gonna do it in his own creative way. So so y'all, here he goes. Here he goes. Here's Shakira's breakup letter to her grandpa, and it's being read and performed, if you will, by my dog. My dog. All right. Well, all right. Let's get it. This is Everyday Man's 2K Dog, and I will be reading the breakup letter from Shakira to her grandpa. And it reads as follows. Dear John, aka Grandpa, first, let me say that I will always love you, and I wish you the best in all of your endeavors. But more importantly, let me express that it's not you, it's me. I am not meant for you, Grandpa, and I must move on and allow you to find your real true love as I continue enjoying mine. Bittersweet memories. That's all I'm taking with me. Goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know that I'm not what you need. But I will always love you. I will always love you. I hope life treats you kind, and I hope that you have ever dreamed of. And I wish you joy, and I wish you happiness. But above all this, I wish you love, Grandpa. And I will always love you. And I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you.
Grandpa, I love you. I'll always love you. Love, Shakira.
So I know some of you may be pondering how these actions of Grandpa and Mama Jessie are relevant to the real estate community of Palm Beach County. Okay, I will break it down for you. Now, when Mama Jessie decided to sell family property at a half price to this random ass rogue and ex FBI agent, she in essence put the area in harm's way. Now, this area that she placed this guy in is in an exclusive upscale neighborhood and is close to the home of Donald Trump. So for Mama Jessie to bring in a lowlife that stalks and harasses people is extremely dangerous and a reckless move on her part. Secondly, it is idiotic for Grandpa to employ his own security and stage it in front of the entrance of a neighborhood that has its own security employed by a homeowners association. This move by Grandpa was a disaster, and it caused confusion by residents in the neighborhood. So the actions of Mama J to bring in an outsider who has criminal behavior to this neighborhood, and for Grandpa to stage security, his own security, in front of a neighborhood that already has security, both are idiotic moves and are causing confusion within the real estate community and affecting those that live around that area. And lastly, it shows that Grandpa is underhanded, double talking, and not above boards in his dealings. Now, if he acts this way in normal day-to-day social interactions to get his own way, surely he acts like this in huge real estate dealings when multi-million dollars are on the line. Now, with that being said, if you have experience dealing with this real estate mogul from Palm Beach County or with this realtor, Mama Jessie, and my speculations are true about the both of them, please forward me your story and experiences and email it to me at ebonyman2k@hotmail.com. That's EBONYMAN2K, ebonyman2k@hotmail.com.
This is Ebony Man 2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. The Emperor's New Clothes is a literary folktale written by the Danish author Hans Christian Andersen about a vain emperor who gets exposed before his subjects. Now, in the plot of this tale, two swindlers arrive at the capital city of an emperor who spends lavishly on clothing at the expense of state matters. Posing as weavers, they offer to supply him with magnificent clothes that are invisible to those who are stupid or incompetent. The emperor hires them, and they set up looms and go to work. A succession of officials and then the emperor himself visit them to check their progress. Each seems that looms are empty, but pretends otherwise to avoid being thought a fool. Finally, the weavers report that the emperor's suit is finished. They mime dress him, and he sets off in a procession before the whole city. The townsfolk uncomfortably go along with the pretense, not wanting to appear inept or stupid, until a child blurts out that the emperor is wearing nothing at all. The people then realize that everyone has been fooled. Although startled, the emperor continues the procession, walking more proudly than ever. This story, The Emperor Has No Clothes, serves as an analogy to Shakira's grandpa. Now here's a man who is supposed to be this big real estate mogul from South Florida
but yet it's falling apart right in front of our eyes. And the sad part of it all is that he either doesn't see it or he refuses to see it. Shakira's grandpa is turned into a circus clown, and it has become shameful fodder all about Palm Beach County. Now, in this premiere, I will show you examples of recent actions of grandpa that reflect someone who is losing their mind. His actions involve stealing, paying off people, invading privacy, hacking, and stalking. Now, after review of my findings, you will see that the emperor has no clothes and the grandpa has no class. This is Everyday Man 2K. Let's get it. This is Everyday Man 2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Now, as you can see on screen right now, this is a screenshot of Grandpa's offer to sell out his granddaughter Shakira. Now, as I mentioned before, Grandpa has hacked Shakira's Skype account, and he uses it to communicate to me. Okay? And I know you find that hard to believe, but this is the truth, and this is evidence of that fact. So not only does he hack the account where she can't use it, he then takes over the account and he uses it to communicate to me. And as you can see that avatar on the screen, that is Shakira in a nice sexy photo shoot. However, this is her grandpa actually doing the talking in this situation. Now, in our last conversation, Shakira's grandpa made an offer, okay, to sell out his granddaughter by paying me a certain amount of money, and I'm not going to tell you the exact amount, but it is in the millions, okay, to stay away from his granddaughter, okay. Now, mind you, he hacked her account, took over the account, and then made me this offer. Now, Shakira and I were on the phone when this happened, so her grandpa had the nerve to make an offer to me for millions of dollars right in front of Shakira. Okay, like she was a piece of property, if you will. And this actually disturbed Shakira when he did this. She actually cried right after this was done for like hours or so, and I had to talk her and console her about what had happened. But her grandpa had actually no shame in making an offer to me to sell out his own granddaughter. Okay. So, listen, I know you find this hard to believe, and hell, I wouldn't believe it unless I saw it for myself. But this is proof. The screenshot here is proof that Shakira's grandpa hacks her Skype account, communicates to me, and makes an offer in the millions to leave her alone right in front of Shakira. Okay? So this kind of gives you an idea of how uncouth her grandpa and mama are, okay? Because her mom has done the same thing. As a matter of fact, when her grandpa made me the offer, her mom chimed in to increase the offer, okay? Freaking frat, 2 peas in a pod, hacking Shakira's account and making me offers to leave her alone, okay? So this gives you an idea and evidence of how ridiculous this is, and the things that we're going through with Shakira's mom and grandpa. And so this evidence will lead us to the next segment of my premiere. This is Everyday Man 2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Okay, and so now I know you're wondering, hey, Everyday Man, why do you call grandpa a sorry-ass bitch? Okay, well, fair enough. I can go ahead and walk you through it right now with my bullet points started from top to bottom. Let's start at the very first bullet point, shall we? Okay, listen, when Shakira's mom stole her mail out of her mailbox at home, Grandpa claimed that he tried to stop her, but he couldn't. Now, Grandpa is a Harvard grad and physically fit, but yet we're to believe that he couldn't figure out how to stop a 36-year-old woman from stealing? Okay. Secondly, Grandpa paid off Shakira's security to not protect her on an assignment just because the assignment included me. Okay? We actually have camera footage of him doing so. Thirdly, Grandpa currently employs a rogue ex-FBI agent to hack Shakira's phones and all of her social media accounts to block communication from me. Okay? Grandpa employs another ex-FBI agent and his own security to follow Shakira around town and report her location back to him. Okay? Grandpa has bought Shakira 5 cars in the past 6 months, including an 8-carat diamond engagement ring. And Shakira still has absolutely no respect for him. And lastly, Grandpa made an offer to end my relationship with Shakira right in front of Shakira's face with no shame. Okay? So I've listed multiple bullet points to support the reason why I call Shakira's grandpa a sorry ass bitch. And I think this is rightfully so. Okay? So when you look at all these different actions that are underhanded by Grandpa, okay, one can conclude that he is a sorry ass bitch. Okay? But more importantly, Grandpa is a wealthy lowlife. Grandpa is a wealthy lowlife. And I know that sounds like a contradiction in terms, but I think when you think about it, you understand what I mean. Grandpa kind of reminds you of Donald Trump, okay? Both of them have money, but they have no class. Grandpa has money, but Grandpa has no class. Grandpa is a wealthy lowlife. And here's the thing. Shakira and I feel that the people that are around him, and that includes some family members, are straight up cowards. They are cowards. They allow Grandpa, knowing that he is in the wrong, to hack her accounts and then eavesdrop on her personal, private conversations. Okay? They know that it is wrong. They know that it is wrong, but no one stands up to Grandpa and tells him to stand down. No one does it. And Shakira is disappointed in people around him that are too cowardly to confront him and tell him to stop. Now listen, we both feel that you can have an opinion, right, wrong, or indifferent about our relationship. But it does not give you a right to commit crimes and invade the privacy of me and Shakira. It is not right. Shakira has cried in front of her mom, cried in front of her grandpa to stop invading her privacy, and they continue to do it out of self-interest. They both continue to do it out of self-interest. And the most disappointing part about it is there are people close to both of them, and including family members, who are too cowardly to tell them to stop. And you know what? We're sick of it. We're sick of this situation, and we have taken measures that will include law enforcement to make it stop. Because we have absolutely no choice at this point. Mama J and Grandpa have absolutely no regards for law and refuse to be held accountable for their actions. But you know what? The jig is up. The jig is up. And we will move accordingly. This is Everyday Man 2K. This is Everyday Man 2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view.
Well, all right, guys, I got some bad news. Shakira and I caught her grandpa hacking her social media accounts, y'all. Yeah, that's right. We caught her grandpa hacking her social media accounts. And that includes Hangouts, Skype, and also IG. Now, her grandpa and mom have hired a rogue FBI agent to hack her social media accounts to eavesdrop on her private communications with her clients that include Gucci, Chanel, and Versace, her besties that include Kylie Jenner and Kaya Gerber, and me, EB2K, who serves as her business partner and her loving boyfriend. Now, I have mentioned some of the stupid antics of Grandpa in the past. It is a fact that he was an accomplice in stealing Shakira's mail with her mom. He has also paid off Shakira's security to back out of projects that involved her working with me, thereby exposing his own granddaughter to possible harm by employing inside jobs in her security team. And lastly, he has hired his own goons to physically stalk Shakira, tracking her every move. But this last situation, where we caught him hacking her own social media accounts, it takes the cake, y'all. It takes the cake. So let me tell you what's really going on. Grandpa is working with a hacker to monitor her communications on her cell phone and all of her social media accounts. Now, not only do they listen in to her conversations, but at times they block her from using her own accounts. Now, let me repeat that one time to make sure you understand what's going on. Not only do they listen in to her conversations, but at times they block her from using her own accounts. And not only that, not only do they block her from using it, they take over her account and use her profile to threaten me and communicate to me. Listen, man, I know that you think that what I'm saying is far-fetched and some made-up shit, that I'm just making up, right? I know, because I feel uncomfortable even telling you this weird shit about her grandpa. But you know what, y'all? I have proof right here today to show you what I'm talking about. I screenshot the conversation between me and Shakira's grandpa while he was using her account to talk to me. I have the receipts. That's right. I have the receipts, and I will show you everything right now for shits and giggles. You are going to be appalled. You are going to be appalled because I surely was. But I got everything captured and saved. Now, there's a reason why they call me the king of receipts. There is a reason. Because I keep them. Well, all right, y'all. Here it goes. Let's get it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is EB2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. All right, guys, this is the correspondence between Shakira's grandpa and me. Again, believe it or not, her grandpa had a hacker to hack her own social account so that he could use her account to communicate to me, y'all. And I know if you didn't see it, you wouldn't believe it, but I'm going to show you what I'm talking about as proof how weird and a nut job Shakira's grandpa is, okay? So again, I screenshotted the conversation of Shakira's grandpa hacking into her account to communicate with me. Now, as proof, if you see that avatar, I don't know if you can see it as well, but that's a picture, a photo shoot picture of Shakira
and you can see her midriff. It's a very sexy avatar, but this is the profile that her grandpa's using to get into her account to threaten me, okay? You see the avatar with Shakira, and right next to it is the two letters BG. The BG stands for baby girl, and baby girl is my nickname for her. So this is proof that her grandpa has hacked into her account and is using her account to threaten me. So let's go ahead and start with the first screenshot. And it starts with him saying, "Let me show you what being declined looks like, you dumb old fuck." So what he's replying to, so when I tried to call her or message her on that account and it said declined. So he's jumping in now, making jokes by saying, "I'm going to show you what decline is." So he knows I'm trying to reach Shakira, but he's interrupting that communication by jumping in and making fun of the fact that I can't reach her. So that's why he says, "I'm going to show you what decline looks like." So once that statement was made, I realized that, okay, this is Shakira's grandpa. So let me, let's see what he got going on. So I said, laugh out loud. "I see your feelings are hurt." So I'm trying to play like he's a little child. And then I said, laugh out loud. "Are you mad or are you big mad?" with smiling emojis. Then he says, "Before you address me, learn how to spell, bitch." And then I don't know what he's referring to, so I must have misspelled the word bitch. So I said, okay, let me spell it this way: BEYOTCH, which is actually biatch, biatch. And I said, "How do you like that?" He responds back by saying, "My granddaughter is going to be extremely busy. Mark my words." Okay, so let's go to the next screenshot, scrolling down. And I said to him, when he said that his granddaughter is going to be busy, I said, "That is true, but it won't be with you." And then he said, "Well, go do more videos." Laugh out loud. Then he called me a bitch. And I said, "I will. And I got one coming up at 10 o'clock, so go get your popcorn." Then he says, something with me, "Bitch, I'm not gay. I have beautiful women." Okay, let me show you what I said when he said he has a whole bunch of beautiful women. So I said, "But you still a bitch. What gives?" Then he says, "This is what gives. You ready?" And I said, okay. So you a bitch with bitches. And then I said, that sounds like a madam to me. So whatever works for you. Then he says, "You will not see my granddaughter no more. I will make sure of that." And he called me a punk. So he says, "Sir, do not call me GP. I do not associate myself with creeps like you." Then I said, "Okay, Grandpa, aka GP." Then he tells me that I'm lame as fuck. And I said, "Okay, what else you got?" Then he threatens me by saying, "Now stay the fuck out of my granddaughter's life." So he overheard a situation in which Shakira and I were addressing my health. I have high blood pressure, and she was concerned that my pressure was too high. So she consulted with her family doctor to see what medicines we can get to kind of get my blood pressure down. Okay, so when we had this conversation on social media, her grandpa was listening to it, right? Like I said, he has a habit of eavesdropping on her private conversations with me, her besties, and her clients. Which is an obvious invasion of privacy. So like I said before, Shakira and I were consulting with her doctor on things, on ways we could bring my blood pressure down. So Grandpa overhears this conversation, or listening into this conversation, and he makes this statement right here. He says to me, "You thought you was going to get to see my doctor? Are you crazy?" And then he calls me a slick motherfucker. Okay, so he's outing himself by making comments about a conversation he overheard by eavesdropping. So this dumb fuck is telling on himself. This dumb fuck is telling on himself. So I said, laugh out loud. "No, your granddaughter did. You should talk to her. So good luck with that." And he started typing something in reply, and then it stopped. Then he stopped, and then that's what I said. That's what I thought. Now scram, you rat! I'm shaking my fucking head. Okay, so that's part of the conversation. Then he says, rat, bro, you're laughable. Okay, so he says I'm laughable, right? Then I says laugh out loud, and I says, well, Shakira's IG followers say otherwise. You see how they dragging your bitch ass on IG? So here he is calling me laughable. But if you go on Shakira's IG, the comments are about how stupid and a clown ass he is. So this is nothing more than a form of projection. He knows that he's getting clowned and laughed at, so he projects that on me. But no, I got proof. You can go to IG, Shakira's IG account right now and go to some of the comments that being made, and they are dragging his ass for filth. Shakira's IG followers are dragging him for filth, okay? So now at the end, he tells me to scram and get yourself a job and be a productive citizen. And I said, I laughed out loud. I said, no, I want to get dirty money like you, bitch. I want to get dirty money like you, bitch. So anyway, I won't go into details on why I said that, but there's a reason why I said that to him. He likes to brag about how much money he has, and I have a lot of evidence and proof that his money is ill-gotten. It is ill-gotten. And so since he tells me to do this and that, I said, no, I want to get that dirty money like you, bitch. All right, so let's go to closing. So he says he's going to let me do my baby a favor. Now, remember I told you how creepy he is. Now, this is supposed to be Shakira's grandfather, right? But there's a lot of instances that he kind of refers to her as if Shakira is his girlfriend. As I mentioned in other videos, he likes to come by her house and take her out to eat. Now, he supposedly have all these bitches, right? But he buys Shakira cars, clothes, jewelry, and he does that more than the supposed bitches or girlfriends that he dates. So I'm trying to figure out what's his angle here. Does he see Shakira as one of his? Because he does not act like a grandfather. He acts like a jealous suitor or a boyfriend trying to compete with me. So anyway, on the last little screenshot, he says, now let me do my baby, his baby, a favor. Okay, this is grandpa talking. His baby a favor. Then I said, well, laugh out loud. You do as you must, because it will not prosper. Trust me. Grandpa, I wish you good luck. And then this is where he makes his threats. And remember I told you that he blocks calls on purpose. And he actually says it right here in the screenshot. He says, for sure, now, sir, you're blocked. No communication at all. This is what her grandpa says using her account. This is proof right here that he purposely blocks our communications. He says it right here. For sure. Now, sir, you're blocked. No communication at all. That means after this correspondence with me, I cannot go and talk to her using this Skype account. And then when I picked up the phone and called her on the cell phone, it went over to voicemail. So he has a rogue agent that can manipulate social media communications as well as cell phone calls by manipulating signals or whatever that goes to a cell tower. And I know you're like, you got to be kidding me. I'm not. I wish I was kidding you. But this is true. This is proof right here. Shakira's grandfather has the power to communicate all communication with her via cell phone and social media accounts. Okay, and I guess since he's a rich real estate mogul out of West Palm Beach, so I guess he has the resources and funds to do things like this. But I've estimated that he is spending thousands of dollars a day paying hackers and also paying security to block the communication and interaction between me and Shakira. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? This dumb fuck spent thousands of dollars hiring a hacker and hiring bullshit security to do inside jobs to stop me from interacting with Shakira. Now, here's the thing. Shakira and I are going on 2 years of knowing each other. We have already seen each other. We're already interacting. So he's like Johnny come lately to the game. How is he going to stop something that has already been? It makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. And Shakira and I have given up on Grandpa. He has literally lost his mind. But listen, guys, I just wanted to share with you the communication correspondence between me and Shakira's grandpa. I can tell you about it all day, but it's different when I actually show you proof of what's really going on. And this is the proof right here. This is the proof. I screenshotted the conversation in Skype and saved it, and I wanted to present this to y'all today as proof of how stupid and a dumb fuck Shakira's grandpa is. And by the way, this is a dumb fuck who purported to have graduated from Harvard University, and he's a quote-unquote successful real estate mogul out of West Palm Beach, okay? And I guess when you think about it and you do a little research, you all know who I'm talking about. Well, okay, guys, this ends my presentation. This is pretty short. I just wanted to show you what Shakira and I are going through with her grandpa and her mom too. Her mom is the mini-me version of this evildoer. Okay, so you got Dr. Evil and mini-me, which is Grandpa and Mama J. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have concluded my presentation. I hope it was informative and enlightening. This is Ebony Man 2K. Peace, and I'm out.
Grandpa and Mama Jessie are so ruthless and low down that they have even put all the blame of this situation on Shakira and claim that it is all her fault that her privacy is being invaded. Unbelievable. Again, if you have similar stories dealing with the two of them, and my speculations about them operating underhanded are true, please forward me your experiences at ebonyman2k@hotmail.com. That's EBONYMAN2K, no spaces, ebonyman2k@hotmail.com. Thank you.
This is Everyday Man 2K. Put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Full disclosure. All information presented in this video is in the form of parody and should be used for entertainment purposes only. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to report that things are moving smoothly with Shakira and me in our relationship. Major changes had to be made recently to rectify situations and get Grandpa and Mama J on the right track. Now, one thing Shakira and I had to do was sit down and find out a way to handle Mama J and Grandpa's bad habits of constantly invading our privacy on a daily basis. We realized that one of the main reasons they were so invested in our personal love relationship was because the both of them were not in one themselves. Mama J and Grandpa are in essence living vicariously through us. As I mentioned before, Mama J got so accustomed to eavesdropping on Shakira and my conversations that one time she jumped in our conversation and requested me to tell her a story time before she went to sleep. Yep, that part. Let me repeat that one more time. Shakira's moms got so accustomed to eavesdropping on our conversations that one time she jumped in and asked for me to tell her a story time before she went to sleep, y'all. And listen, I know this sounds unbelievable, and I'm not making this up. That is actually a true story. Well, look, Shakira and I decided that a possible solution to this problem was to try to find the both of them someone to date so they can focus on building a relationship with someone instead of trying to tear ours down. In this premiere, we will review Grandpa and Mama J's current online dating profile. Also, we will show you how Mama J may be in a relationship with one of her paid hackers. And lastly, I will show you how Shakira had to write Grandpa a Dear John letter so that he could stop harassing her in creepy ways. Well, okay, we will start off this premiere with a song by Rod Stewart called Some Guys Have All the Luck. And we will close with one of his songs called I Am Sailing, which will serve as a special dedication to my baby girl Shakira. Well, alright, this is Ebony Man 2K. Let's get it.
Mark? Ow!
This is Everything Man 2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Okay, if you see on screen now, this is the profile summary of Grandpa, aka Dr. Evil, on the online dating app called Tinder. And we can kind of go over his profile summary that he has on file. We'll start at the very top with the profile summary. Okay, Grandpa says, hello, this is Grandpa from West Palm Beach, Florida. I am a diva and an active sugar daddy with younger women. I have been doting on my granddaughter for years now, but she has now found a real man to love, so I must move on with my life. So I'm asking all the unsexy women in the South Florida to hit me up for a good time. I got money, cars, and jewelry to buy your love to make up for my lack of real game. Love always, Grandpa. XOXO. And Grandpa lists West Palm Beach, Florida as his location. The type of relationship he's looking for: he is a single man seeking a single woman. His occupation is he's a real estate mogul, and his main interests are money, cars, and jewelry. Well, alright, this is EB2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. What you see on screen now is the profile summary of Mama J, aka Mini-Me, on her online dating app, Tinder. So let's see what Mama J put in her profile, because I know she's looking for someone to love as well, including Grandpa. So let's see what she wrote for herself. Okay, let's start with profile summary. She says, hello, this is Mama J from West Palm Beach, Florida. Sometimes I act like a diva and also like a fake-ass Wonder Woman, acting like I'm trying to save Shakira. To be honest, I am somewhat jealous of my daughter because she is a younger version of me, prettier, and with a nicer body. Also, she has found her a true love in EB2K, and now my eyes are green with envy. I am looking for a love to call my own so that I can stop invading the privacy of my daughter and her man. Okay, well, that's a pretty good summary about Mama J. Let's see what else she got. She says her location is West Palm Beach, Florida, and she is a single woman seeking a single man. Okay, she is a real estate agent, and her main interest, is just like Grandpa. I guess she is a true mini-me. Her interest as well is money, cars, and jewelry.
You know, the situation with Mama J is really sad. Unfortunately, Mama J is conceited and so caught up in materialistic things that she comes across as a wealthy individual living in excess, but living a miserable day-to-day life. I'm thinking Dave the Frog and her should just go and hook up because they would make a perfect couple. Both are single and around the same age and are experts in committing crimes. Now, let's listen to Dave serenade Mama J with his favorite song, The Rainbow Connection.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. And rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star. Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me, all of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da da dee da da doo. La da 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 dee da doo.
This is EB2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view, y'all. Oh boy, man, listen. I got some bad news for y'all. Yeah. Shakira and I was talking last night, and she decided she needed to go and break up with her grandpa. Yeah, she needed to go and break up with him because things are just getting a little bit too creepy from her grandpa, yo. It's getting a bit too much, man. It's getting a bit. We can't even move forward our relationship with grandpa trying to act like he the competing boyfriend. I mean, grandpa has bought her 4 cars in 6 months, girl. He done bought her 2. I repeat, 2 diamond rings. 2. And this is after Mama J went behind grandpa's back and told Shakira about another 8-carat diamond ring grandpa wants to give to her instead of his girlfriend Rosie. Now, who does that? Who does that? What grandpa gives their own granddaughter an engagement ring? Oh boy. Well, I guess it's true what they say. There's no honor among thieves. And he keeps coming by, trying to get into her neighborhood without calling, trying to take her out on dates, dinner dates. I mean, this is the weirdest shit I ever seen in my life. I mean, it's a bit creepy. A bit creepy. So look, Shakira had to do what she had to do, man, and she wrote Grandpa what a lot of people know as the Dear John letter. The Dear John, you know, where a girl writes a guy a letter, a breakup letter. Sometimes people joking they call it the Dear John letter. A lot of guys have seen the Dear John letter. They know what I'm talking about. So Shakira had to write her grandpa a Dear John letter, man. And I want to share that letter with you today. I'm going to share the letter with you in its entirety. But I'm gonna get a little help from my pet dog. Yeah, I have a pet. I have a pet dog who smokes cigars. Now you've seen my pet dog before. Now remember he did the his own song called "You Need to Hit Me on That Cash App." He did that to help me kind of get things jumping with viewers and supporting my efforts on YouTube. He was getting a little pissed off that I got good content, but people don't want to support me. So he wrote a song and performed it uh, months ago. A song called "You Need to Hit Me on That Cash App." Late night when you need my love. So a lot of you guys remember my dog in that performance. But listen, today he's gonna read the letter written from Shakira to her grandpa. He's gonna do it in his own creative way. So so y'all, here he goes. Here he goes. Here's Shakira's breakup letter to her grandpa, and it's being read and performed, if you will, by my dog. My dog. All right. Well, all right. Let's get it. This is Everyday Man's 2K Dog, and I will be reading the breakup letter from Shakira to her grandpa. And it reads as follows. Dear John, aka Grandpa, first, let me say that I will always love you, and I wish you the best in all of your endeavors. But more importantly, let me express that it's not you, it's me. I am not meant for you, Grandpa, and I must move on and allow you to find your real true love as I continue enjoying mine. Bittersweet memories. That's all I'm taking with me. Goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know that I'm not what you need. But I will always love you. I will always love you. I hope life treats you kind, and I hope that you all that you have ever dreamed of. And I wish you joy, and I wish you happiness. But above all this, I wish you love, Grandpa. And I will always love you. And I will always love you. 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 Grandpa, I love you. I'll always love you. Love, Shakira. XOXO. This is Every Man 2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Oh boy, well, this is going to be a tough video premiere because it involves a very sensitive topic. Shakira and I have talked about the situation that's going on between her and her grandpa, and we have pretty much figured out what is going on with him.
Now, I have mentioned in previous videos that Grandpa acts like a jealous suitor or boyfriend to Shakira instead of a grandfather. His inappropriate actions include stalking her IG page, calling and DMing her excessively, buying her unwanted cars and diamond rings, and trying to break up Shakira and my relationship by blocking our communications with a paid hacker. Now, in our last conversation, Shakira brought it to my attention that Grandpa is a widow. Her grandmother, also his wife, is deceased, and he has yet to connect with someone else since her passing. Now, ironically, Shakira looks just like her grandma, especially when her grandma was young and when her grandpa fell in love with her. Now, when you look at the way that grandpa acts around his granddaughter Shakira, it is as if he is reliving his relationship with his past wife. Now, I understand a normal grandfather to granddaughter relationship, but grandpa's actions with his granddaughter is way over the top, and I will point out these actions later in this video premiere. Now, it is my understanding that this inappropriate behavior by grandpa has been going on for years now, and Mama J has been an irresponsible enabler of his actions. Shakira and I ask that some family members step up and ask grandpa to stand down and seek counseling immediately. Grandpa's actions have become an embarrassment on Shakira's Instagram page. It has become the talk of the county of Palm Beach and in the real estate community of Florida. Shakira and I have decided to move on with our personal relationship and our business relationship. And we ask politely for Grandma to move the fuck on and find a new real love. This is Ebony Man 2K. Let's get it. This is Ebony Man 2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. If you look at the screen now, you will see a summary table of Grandpa's Sugar Daddy gifts. And these are gifts divided between his current girlfriend, Rosie, his fiance, and also Shakira, his granddaughter. All right, let's start at the top. The number of cars. Rosie has 1 car from Grandpa. Shakira, his granddaughter, has 4. Number of diamond rings. Rosie has no ring on her finger. Shakira has 2 diamond rings from Grandpa. And let's talk about property. Rosie has no property under her name from Grandpa. Shakira has multiple properties given to her from Grandpa. And ham sandwiches. Well, seeing like Rosie is the winner here. She has 75 ham sandwiches from Grandpa. And Shakira has none. Damn, baby girl. You need to step up your game. Note, Grandpa romantically dotes on his granddaughter Shakira more than his fiance. This is Everyday Man 2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. If you look on the screen now, these are Grandpa's top 10 statements to Shakira. And we're going to start with number 10 and work our way up. Number 10. This is Grandpa's statements to Shakira. Number 10. I can't believe you are doing this to me after all I have done for you. Shakira, you are ungrateful. Number 9. Shakira, who do you choose? Is it me or is it Ebony Man? Number 8. Shakira, I was in your area stalking you. I mean, running errands. Can I swing by just to say hello? Number 8. Shakira, it's all your fault. I am the victim here. I am the victim. Number 6. Girl. I can't wait to spill the tea on Ebony Man. Girl. Mm, mm, mm. Number 5. Shakira, I'm outside your gate. Can you please let me in? Number 4. Shakira, I have another surprise gift for you.
Number 3, get off the phone with Ebony Man 2K and talk to me. Number 2, tell Ebony Man 2K to stop giving you heart emojis in the chat room. I don't like it. And the number 1 statement from Grandpa to Shakira is, why is everybody always picking on me? Why is everybody always picking on me? Wah.
This concludes my presentation. Shakira and I would like to thank you for coming out. Now, feel free to share your stories or experiences about the real estate sugar daddy grandpa and realtor mama Jessie at ebonyman2k at hotmail.com. That's EBONYMAN2K at hotmail.com.